Let's all take a moment to appreciate the phenomenal job Rito Games did programming Mordekaiser. Among many things, he hits himself with Sated Devour, letting him kill himself with on-hits like Red Buff to refresh Red Buff's duration and reset his bounty. Not only that, he can get rich with Pickpocket and Tribute procs, and heal himself with Grasp of the Undying. Don't forget your Spectral's Cal on Phantom Dancer to reduce the damage you deal yourself while you're at it. I mean, just look at all of those icons. 15 of them. How could that not be OP? In all seriousness, the spaghetti code is a bit much. All the items that should synergize well with his Q act really funky, if at all. Let's start with Sated Devour. You've seen that on Morde's Q it makes him hit himself every other attack. On everyone else, it makes every other attack apply on-hit effects twice. This includes letting Xin Zhao get off all 3 of his Qs in 2 hits. Next is Titanic Hydra. Activating Titanic resets the auto-attack timer, letting you immediately get off another attack. This lets Xin Zhao get off 2 Qs in extremely rapid succession. Because attack-modifying abilities, like Xin Zhao's Q, can't be cancelled, you can activate Titanic during an auto-attack to reset the timer for the next one, rather than needing to time it at the moment the first attack lands. Uniquely, Mordekaiser can't reset his Q. Attack-modifying abilities, like Zin's or Morde's Qs, are auto-attack resets as well. This lets Zen get off a normal auto-attack, activate his Q to immediately attack again, then activate Titanic to quickly get off another Q for a very quick 3-hit combo. Combine Titanic and Sated, and while you're at it, add a Rage Blade because it's OP, and the 3-hit combo should look like this, with a knockup and 2k damage in about 1/2 of a second, and 4k damage in less than 2. For an even faster knockup, drop the first attack and lead with Q. Wow, that was fast. Let's see it again in slow-mo. I still missed it. Frame by frame? Okay, the icon started with him on the second Q. That was the 3rd Q knockup in a single 1/60th of a second frame, and it only gave 2 stacks on Rage Blade. Damn it, Zen. This video is supposed to be about Mordekaiser bugs. Anyway, that's how Sated and Titanic work for everyone but Mordekaiser, barring some hard-to-reproduce bug. Riot's programmers are a bunch of elementary school bullies, and they've even stuck him with some other crap too. Because only 80 champs are allowed to have good sustain itemization, they coded his Q as AoE, so Spell Vamp is only 1/3 as effective on him, and for Rylai's to only be applied for 1 second. He does have one beneficial item bug on his Q. For some damn reason, Rage Blade gives it 3 stacks per swing, which means the 3rd hit always hits at 8 stacks. There's also one bug that almost makes sense. Quite a few people have reported that his 3rd Q doesn't apply on hits. This isn't true. The spell damage portion of his Q applies before the attack, and if that kills its target, like a 3rd Q probably will, there's nothing for the on-hits to apply to. Rage Blade isn't enough to turn his Q into a counterplay free gimmick, not with its other bugs. If you're looking for item interaction cheese though, his ult's got you covered. It applies spell effects every second for 10 seconds. That's a long-ass slow from Rylai's, 2 or 3 procs of Luden's Echo, and a ton of burn from Deathfire Touch and Liandry's. I didn't even have Liandry's here. Deathfire Touch is just brutal, adding over 700 damage to the ult with a 1.92 bonus AD and 0.77 AP magic damage ratio when continuously procced for that long. I've been reporting these bugs and as many others since the moment they hit the testing server. Riot has been given every opportunity to fix their code, but that was never their intention. About a month ago, there's a large community uproar, led by the Man of Steel himself, Malicious Metal, over Riot trying to change Morde's title from the Master of Metal to the Lord of Death, which ultimately resulted in Riot changing it to the Iron Revenant instead. This entire fiasco was simply a facade for bigger plans. Riot knows Mordekaiser's defining characteristic is neither metal nor death, and we're testing community response in preparation for when they push hard towards his true theme in his upcoming Scion level rework as the God of Spaghetti. This is a remake of my last video to take into account the good feedback I got about it. I hope you liked it, but if you didn't, silver criticism is appreciated. Community involvement and support is what keeps me going. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribing to my channel or commenting on the LOL forums or the Reddit page for this video is the best way to show it. If I keep getting support, my next video will be about how to jungle Evelynn and Twitch. Until then, I'll see you on the Rift.